Hey, Billy. Hey, this is Victor Wooten. That's right. The bassist, just like you, the bassist. Hey, that's your your younger cousin, Don Rice, was telling me all about you. He was telling me that you picked up the bass and he picked up the guitar, right? And he was telling me that you watch many of my YouTube videos and you've been learning offline, online, offline. What's the right word? Offline? Online? Online, I think it is. And you've been playing in GarageBand and you even built a studio in your garage. I did the same thing. Well, it's my basement, but I built a studio. So we have a lot in common. But what your cousin told me is that you are doing most of your learning online, which is good. YouTube and things like that. There's a lot of good things you can learn from there. But if you think of like learning a language, you can learn a language from YouTube. But the best way to learn a language is to speak with people who speak that language or other people who are learning too. It's good to practice. It's good to learn off of offline or online. Again, online. It's good, but you need to play with people. And you have a built-in playmate, a person to jam with, right? You got your cousin there. So you and Don, make sure you're playing a lot together. That's the real key, is that you play with people. It doesn't have to be complicated, and actually it shouldn't be complicated. Play something that's so simple that you don't have to think about it so that you can really lock into the groove, right? Lock into the feel. Because you think about when people hear your garage band or hear you play a song, nobody's dancing to the notes, right? Or the key signature. I mean, the notes are in the key signature. That's important, but it's what makes people dance is the rhythm, right? The bass is the rhythm section. The guitar is the rhythm section. That's what makes the bones move. Doesn't really, the key of the song is important, but people aren't dancing because it's in the same key. Is E flat my dancing key or whatever, The main thing I'm trying to say is make sure that you play with people. It's like trying to learn how to swim in your room off of the internet. You got to get in the water, all right? So don't stop using the internet, but make sure that you play with people as much as possible. So I know that your cousin just picked up the 6-string guitar a couple years ago. So you all at the right place at the right time. You're learning together. Find a simple progression, both of you. This is going out to both of you. A simple progression. Play some simple chords and jam with it, right? Just get a good groove going. If you have a drum machine or something like that, just get a good groove going and stick with just a simple part. Your simple bass part, his simple chords. Just keep it simple and get a good groove. And then maybe try adding a melody to it. A lot of people want to learn how to solo first, but songs have melodies before the solo. So come up with a simple melody, okay? Here's the key for a simple melody. This is my recipe for simple melody. It needs to be singable, meaning something someone can sing. It also needs to be simple. Really simple. I mean, Mary had a little lamb, simple. Singable, simple. And then it needs to be repetitive. Just repeat it. Michael Jackson said, I want to be starting something. Got to be starting something. I want to be starting something. That's very simple, but that's why we remember it. Uptown Funk. Think about the bass part to Uptown Funk. I think it has 4 notes in it. Very simple. That's what people remember. So if it's singable, simple, and repetitive, it will become memorable. Okay? That's the key to making good music. Singable, simple, repetitive becomes memorable. Don't worry about that crazy chop stuff, all that videos of me online. Don't worry about all that stuff. That'll come if it needs, but nobody's dancing to that anyway. And nobody's looking for that when they're hiring a bass player. Keep it simple. Play with your little cousin Don Rice, and Billy. Make it groove, my brother. I hope I get to meet you sometime and hear you play. All right? Say hello to everybody in your garage band. And keep learning from YouTube, but make sure you guys jam. You and Billy I'm sorry, Billy, you and Don need to jam together. And the main thing of all is to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. If it stays too complicated, you may not enjoy it as much. So as much as you learn, play something simple that you can just enjoy. And the best way to enjoy is to play with people and to play for people. That's what music is about, is to make people happy. Much love to you, Billy. Keep doing it. Happy holiday, happy all the stuff, just happy life, and make good music. Enjoy yourself. From your brother, Victor Wooten. Much love to you. Love to you, Billy. Say hi to cousin Don for me, too. All right? I look forward to hearing your music. Peace.